boat, son! Woo! How about that one?
Y'all put your hands together, new leaders.
Big Suey!
New big bass of the turn of the month.
There's your champions right there, folks!
It's unbelievable what college fishing has done over the last 5 years. I mean, it's growing just every year.
Collegiate bass fishing. It's one of the fastest growing segments in the sport. Today, we'll take an in-depth look at the Association of Collegiate Anglers and the longest running college trail going, the Bass Pro Shops Collegiate Bass Fishing Series.
Get him in a boat, son! Woo! How about that one?
In its 15th year of hosting premier scholastic fishing events, the Bass Pro Shops Collegiate Bass Fishing Series works to advocate for student anglers, promote some of the industry's top brands, and offer a platform for students to compete on a national level. The ACA offers no entry fee tournaments that consist of prize payouts and contingencies averaging $25,000 to $30,000 in value for each event.
College fishing is literally like nothing else. You know, you can't compare it to any other circuit. It's life-changing, and it brings so many opportunities as a college kid.
Many of those opportunities are afforded to these young anglers due in large part to industry support. The top brands in the game take note of these college students and value their business as future consumers and possibly even professionals representing their brands.
It's showing that those next generation of anglers our brand of products, and we're hoping to establish relationships and watch them just keep continuing their career and growing.
Industry support is what helps these anglers to grow their brand and form professional relationships. For College Series alums that have moved on to the professional level, they credit a large part of their success to the relationships they formed out on the college trail.
It all started with college fishing, and it opened up so many doors and opportunities for me. It taught me how to work in the marketplace. It taught me how to talk to people, in companies, and how to represent myself in a professional manner.
Not only is there an opportunity to create priceless connections, but anglers also learn to become comfortable in front of the camera.
Next up, Tarleton State, Dakota and Justin.
Every major ACA event is televised. With 4 to 5 camera crew members working each tournament, numerous angler interviews are gathered, and competitors become used to having a camera following them around.
It's really cool to go in that championship setting and being on the first one of the tournament, putting your boat in and cameras in your face and stuff. We don't get to experience that a lot as a college, angler. I mean, that's like your first time. That was my first time being in that type of environment, and so one thing is it helped prepare me for the tour level. When you have that environment again, that wasn't my first time because I've been to those college, the championship events and stuff. So it's a super cool experience, and probably definitely one of my fondest memories of college fishing, without a doubt.
Later in this episode, we'll take a look at the championship event that Dakota was referencing. But first, we want to introduce you to Russellville, Arkansas, and the kickoff event for each season, the AFTCO Collegiate Bass Open. Keep it tuned right here for more.
We know if you found one crappie, you may have found 1,000. We know the joy of getting your boots back in the mud. We know the journey can be more rewarding than the destination. We know the great outdoors. We love the great outdoors. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Stop by today for huge savings on the gear you need and the brands you trust. Plus free 2-day shipping at BassPro.com and Cabela's.com.
Groundbreaking designs, unsurpassed quality, and unshakable confidence. Welcome to the Ranger Z500 and Z100 series. Leading the industry for over 50 years, these rigs are custom crafted and loaded with more features and advantages to deliver the ultimate ownership experience. The legendary Ranger Z series. Unleash next level performance.
Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here.
At the pinnacle of super high output, 4-stroke outboard performance, you'll find Yamaha VMAX SHO, Yamaha's game-changing SHO technology. From exhilarating V6 models to the sleek inline 4s, there's a VMAX SHO for everything from bass to bonefish. It's an extended family of 4-strokes engineered for lightweight, inspiring performance, and rock-solid reliability. Discover VMAX SHO and elevate your expectations.
What them sons of fishes up to now?
Fellas, I give you the force trolling motor. It is the most powerful, the most efficient on the water.
Yep. Most powerful. We're really in trouble now.
And it's quiet, too. You can't swim here. What a dumb bass.
The Bass Pro Shops Collegiate Bass Fishing Series is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. And by Garmin, fight your fish, not your fish finder.
We're here at the AFCO Collegiate Open at Dardanelle.
First big tournament of the year. I'm excited.
The first stop of the season on the Bass Pro Shops Collegiate Bass Fishing Series is the AFCO Collegiate Bass Open. This 2-day traditional 5 bass limit format event takes place on Lake Dardanelle in Russellville, Arkansas.
Lake Dardanelle is a 34,000 acre reservoir. It's really fishes more like a river system. It's got the Arkansas River going right through it. It was just voted a top 15 fishery in the central region area of the United States.
One of the premier fisheries in the region, Lake Dardanelle is a healthy body of water that offers a phenomenal playing field for the top collegiate anglers to compete on year after year. The Association of Collegiate Anglers is proud to partner with the Russellville Tourism and Visitor Center to host this prestigious event. The fall of 2020 will mark the 5th consecutive year that the Open has been contested here.
Go, let's get the net.
Big one.
On an annual basis, anglers anticipate the start of the season and the opportunity to compete on Lake Dardanelle. With the event now being fished in the fall, one of the main factors anglers search for to find success are shad.
Yeah, you know, we're really focusing on a lot of shad. You know, I think the bass are really focused around bait this time of year, so we're trying to find that also anywhere we can.
You know, it seems like shad patterns, so white, you know, and throwing like sexy shad, all white, that kind of seems like what we're getting the best bites on.
Lake Dardanelle is filled with shoreline vegetation, rocky banks, and flooded timber for bait fish and bass to hide out in. Anglers often find success on a wide array of baits in a variety of different areas across the lake, which makes for an exciting 2 days of competition.
Boom, baby! Yeah, baby!
Yeah, let's go! Got one. Go. Yep. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Let's go.
Along with the tens of thousands of dollars worth in prizes and contingencies available at this tournament, the race for Bass Pro Shops School of the Year, presented by Abu Garcia, looms large in the backs of these anglers' minds.
We're sitting in 7th right now. We really need to do good in this tournament to move on up.
1,000 points are awarded to the winner of the AFCO Collegiate Bass Open. And with this being an ACA-ran event, schools can earn points for their highest 2 fishing teams inside of the top 100. The stakes are high, and these anglers know it.
I mean, our attitude towards this tournament is the same as any other tournament. We're here to put as many boats as high as we can. And, you know, that's why we're leading school here right now.
It means a whole lot because our coach has actually been looking to get our team into the top 10 for past couple of years now. To finally do it and be in position to make that top 10 cut is pretty cool.
Along with the Russellville Tourism and Visitor Center, this event would not be possible without the help of its title sponsor, AFTCO, the American Fishing Tackle Company. A world-class outfitter known for making some of the best clothing and accessories on the market today, AFTCO is working on leaving a lasting impression on younger generations through extensive conservation efforts.
At AFTCO, conservation is really important for the brand. It's something we've been doing since 1973 in saltwater. It's something that's part of our heritage. It's something once we got into freshwater, we want to make sure we made an impact to the resource.
The ACA is proud to partner with AFTCO by promoting the Bank Bag program, as well as through fish care initiatives tied to the Bass Bus live release boat. At each tournament, these young anglers are exposed to the positive impact conservation initiatives can have on a fishery for years to come.
Well, number one, it keeps our lakes, you know, so we don't get trash in there while we're fishing. We don't see trash everywhere, get them dirty. And instead of throwing it in the boat, throwing it in all that, and letting it fly everywhere, we just decided, you know, we were going to do this so that we can get a gift card to AFCO.
That just shows, them giving us a bag to fill up with trash shows how much that they're caring. They're losing money by having us clean up other people's mess, and that really says something about a company.
$14.97. $14.97, $15.68. That's got you in third place, guys. Awesome.
After 2 days of competition on a fishery as good as Lake Dardanelle, the difference between winning and finishing in second place can be just a matter of ounces. And whether it's your first event as college freshmen or a milestone victory for anglers in their respective school, a win at the AFCO Collegiate Bass Open is a feat to be proud of.
It's incredible, especially for it since it's be first, but since we just started our team, it's big for our team and our school, so it's a great feeling.
We're ecstatic, honestly. We come in second last year in this tournament. We were coming back for revenge. Somehow we managed to make it happen and fish our freaking tails off to the last minute.
It doesn't matter what you fish, you need the right bait. Berkley Power Bait, now in 54 proven shapes. From craws and creatures to worms, grubs, swim baits, and more. And 85 sizes. And all are infused with that deadly Power Bait flavor. Fish bite and won't let go, giving you up to 18 times longer to set the hook. And that means you catch more fish. Yeah, it's time for a bigger tackle box. Berkley, catch more fish.
I got my power pole down, stuck in the mud in the bottom of the lake, sitting so still in the wind and the waves, could even be a hurricane. I got my power pole down.
You don't know their names yet, but you will.
Reel down to the water until it's rip and drag.
Get him!
The Bass Pro Shops Collegiate Bass Fishing Series is brought to you by Yamaha Marine. Reliability starts here. AFCO. Any fish, any water. Henry County, Tennessee. A world by the water. And by Berkley. Catch more fish.
Came down here to start spring break pretty much outright and fished the big bass tourney.
The next ACA tournament that we're going to highlight is the Bass Pro Shops Big Bass Bash, presented by Berkley.
16 hours to get one bite.
Bring across one big fish.
That's all we're looking for.
All it takes one bass, right? One big bass.
Anglers flock to Kentucky Lake in Henry County and Paris, Tennessee each spring with the hopes of catching the fish of a lifetime. With this being a big bass format event, anglers are looking for just one bite to win the entire tournament. Throughout the years, Kentucky Lake has produced some world-class prize-winning fish.
Oh, good fish.
That's a good fish.
922. That is a monster. 922. How about 849? New big bass of the tournament. Way to go.
Early spring can be a tricky time of the year when patterning fish. One day it could be warm and sunny, and the next day a blizzard can blow through and bring several inches of snow. But out on famed Kentucky Lake, these college anglers always find a way to catch a ton of fish.
That?
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, we're going across the scales. That was so sick.
Get that in the net, baby! Get that in the net!
Look at that thing!
Sponsors play a key role in the Big Bass Bash. With 4 weigh-in sessions each day, there's a total of 8 weigh-in periods throughout the event. Each of these sessions is provided by a specific sponsor, with the majority of the prize payout for that particular session being product from that brand.
Next to weigh in the last session, presented by Garmin from Drury, Jacob Welch. Put it right there, Jacob, bag and all.
Companies from the likes of Garmin, Angle Coolers, Bob's Machine Shop, Abu Garcia, and Bass Pro Shops step up to provide incentive for these anglers to go out and compete. Their efforts and contributions allow the Bass Pro Shops Big Bass Bash presented by Berkley to hand out one of the most lucrative prize payouts in all of collegiate bass fishing. Presenting sponsor Berkley Fishing steps up immensely during this week to create a top-notch event for these elite anglers.
What'd you catch it on?
Berkley General.
The trailer at Berkley Pit Boss.
The big fish are liking the Berkley.
New for last season, anglers were required to fish with only Berkley baits on the second day of the event. Not only was this a major success, but the winning fish was also caught on the same day.
Throwing the 5.5 square bill by Berkley. That may keep. That's a keeper.
We're just on a little black trick Berkley worm on just a little stand-up shaky head. Yeah, it's a giant. Come off in the net.
One of the most important and famous events of the year.
The Big Bass Bash on Kentucky Lake is a crowd favorite amongst the student anglers. The anglers look forward to making the trip to Paris, Tennessee and Henry County, and the community looks forward to them arriving to town.
We love the collegiate coming into Paris and Henry County. We've had the opportunity to work with these young people for several years, and in fact, our youth tournaments are what we consider the best tournaments we have in this community.
Going on for a decade now, the Association of Collegiate Anglers has partnered with Henry County to host some of the most prestigious tournaments in the sport. Through the years, college fishing has evolved immensely, and Henry County has been there every step of the way. Their overwhelming enthusiasm and support of college fishing is evident still today.
I like to see the smile on their face and the fun that they're having. They enjoy what they're doing. They're getting an education, but they're also having fun while they do it. I think it's the most wonderful thing that's come along.
Not only are Kentucky Lake and Henry County a great place to hold an event, it's also the last stop on the Bass Pro Shops Collegiate Bass Fishing Series before the year-end championship in May. This marks the last opportunity for schools to earn double points towards the School of the Year race before we get to Pickwick.
We got our focus and our mindset right now on being the best school in the country right now.
Right now we're sitting in second behind Adrian. He's got a pretty good lead right now.
Currently we're at fourth. First is a long shot. My boys and Adrian, they got a big lead.
Though a team may be behind in the standings, each fish that is brought to the scales can bring them one step closer to being crowned the nation's best. And for a school that may enter this event in first, it's a great chance for them to pad their lead even further.
This tournament is a huge player, usually every year in our School of the Year race. I'm feeling pretty good about where we're sitting overall. I think it's shaping up to be pretty good.
Coming up next, we take a look at our final event of the season, the Boat US Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Bass Pro Shops. Learn more about the host site, festivities that take place throughout the week, and much more. Stay tuned.
You've been waiting all week for this, and Sunline wants to make sure you're ready for it with bulk spools of all your favorite fishing lines.
Oh, it's so fun.
Bulk up with Sunline.
From the backwoods to the backyard, Sawyer's Permethrin, odorless insect repellent, repels and kills mosquitoes, ticks, and other harmful insects. And with just one application lasting for up to 6 weeks, you can enjoy the outdoors as much as we do. Sawyer, we keep you outdoors.
You know that guy that's always bringing in big ones from offshore? He's got secret lures. That guy that can pull out his spinning rod and start catching them when you can't buy a bite. He's got secret lures. What about that guy that can follow you down the bank and catch what you left behind? He's got secret lures.
Oh, yeah, good one.
If you're ready to be that guy, get your secret lures today at secretlures.com.
The Bass Pro Shops Collegiate Bass Fishing Series is brought to you by Boat US. We're with you on the water. Florence Lauderdale Tourism. Go with the flow. And by Powerpole Total Boat Control.
It's an exciting event, the biggest event of the year by far, and it's the pinnacle of college bass fishing.
The final event of the year is the Boat US Collegiate Bass Fishing Championship presented by Bass Pro Shops. Anglers scrape and crawl all year for an opportunity to qualify for this prestigious event, which pits some of the most elite anglers against one another on one of the best fisheries in the nation.
This is the strongest college field ever. I mean, and we say that every year, they just keep getting better.
The lake's one of the best lakes I've ever been on. I mean, it's loaded with fish, and you go out there and you can catch tons of fish. And you really can't beat it. I mean, it's one of the best lakes in the country right now.
Located along the Tennessee River in Florence, Alabama, Pickwick Lake provides a great playing field for this championship event. Pickwick has played host to top tour level events, making this a very highly regarded fishery among fishing's biggest names.
Lake Pickwick is a fantastic fishery. You know, when I think of the heart of bass fishing, I think of the Tennessee River. And one of my favorite places is right here in Florence.
The city of Florence, Alabama is the host site for this week-long competition. Located in northwest Alabama, the Shoals region has a deep cultural history rooted in fishing, music, and community. Having an event like this in town gives Florence the opportunity to showcase everything they have to offer.
I think it's great for the lake, first of all. Just having people in it, it's just like anything else. It makes it better. It definitely makes the city in all more accurate and more active.
Our town is a wonderful spot to have this tournament. I mean, we got the greatest people around, and yeah, the lake attracts a lot of tourism, so it brings a lot of money to our town and helps our town out a lot.
When people come here, I hear it every year, or every time an event comes here, somebody says, wow, I had no idea that Florence looked like this, or that Alabama looked like this. And for us, it doesn't get any better than that to have those good words.
Championship Week is one of the most anticipated times of the year in collegiate bass fishing. Anglers, schools, and industry leaders alike all take notice and are all proud to support and be a part of college fishing's longest-running event.
Yeah, Yamaha Angler Appreciation Night, Tuesday night every year, very special night for us and hopefully for the kids.
Yamaha's a great company. They do so much for us, and I'm a Yamaha owner myself.
From Yamaha Angler Appreciation Night, the Abu Garcia Flip, Pitch, and Cast Contest to the Angler and Sponsor Banquet, the red carpet is rolled out for everyone competing in the tournament.
We hope that some of these guys will learn, that don't know about our baits, will learn about them this week from the samples that we give them.
Really important to us to support these young anglers coming up through the ranks, because this is our next wave of customers.
We get spoiled as college kids, get to come here and get all this free stuff. Berkeley giving out all those baits, line, Sunline being here, spooling up reels. There's nobody else that's doing that for us. So on a college budget,
to be here, that's for sure.
It's fantastic.
That's awesome.
It's pretty sweet.
A lot is at stake out on the water during Championship Week. The opportunity to be crowned national champion is the focus of the 400 angler field.
You know, final day, national championship. We've all dreamed about this since we've been real little. I can't really describe all the emotions that are going through me, but I'm super excited to get out there and just go fishing.
We're ready. We're ready. It was, I think we got pretty good sleep last night, and you know, we're locked into the plan we've got, and we're hoping that what we need is there. So yeah.
Begging. Get in the boat. Come on. Let's go.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, baby. Just a freaking toad.
Yes! Yes! Let's go!
She's coming up. She's coming up. She's coming up.
Yes! Let's go!
Yeah!
There's your winners! And lock it in at 25-12. Way to go! 2280, new leaders! Woo! There's your champions right there, folks!
Not only is a national champion crowned, but one lucky school will be named the Bass Pro Shops School of the Year presented by Abu Garcia. The championship is a double points event, and contending teams are here to finish off what they started almost 12 months ago.
We've been blessed this year. We've had an awesome year. God's been good. Every tournament we fished, we've had guys place in the top 10, top 5, just about. So we're just praying that we'll do good in this national championship. Hopefully, praying that we'll win it and take home the whole thing.
And that's School of the Year right there, buddy. I'll lock that up.
Well, I'm a nervous wreck. I got to tell you right up front, I am totally a nervous wreck. You know, we came in here #1 at School of the Year. We've had a real shot at it. We just got to keep putting fish in the boat and try to finish this year out like we started it.
That's the one we need. That's the one we need. Forward. Ready? Yep. Yeah. Woo! That may be School of the Year right there.
Bass Pro Shop School of the Year, presented by Abu Garcia. Y'all put it together. McKendree, come on up here.
When we realized we won it, I actually had tears in my eyes and just an overwhelming feeling in my heart. You know, like I told you earlier, it's been our dream to be School of the Year here. I think it's one of the most coveted title in college bass fishing. And it's just an incredible feeling of joy and satisfaction.
Thanks for watching this episode of the Bass Pro Shops Collegiate Bass Fishing Series. This has been a Carico TV production.
Combining the best of old world craftsmanship with state-of-the-art technologies to bring fishermen everywhere a fishing rod that's feather light, extremely sensitive yet remarkably durable for any fishing condition or situation. Denali rods, tournament tested and tournament tough.
You know, when I look at the tournaments I've won, probably 4 or 5 of the boats that I've won have been on a tube. But I've completely gotten away from flipping a tube because nobody made one soft enough.
Big Bite has come with this new tour series of baits. The thing that's probably the most unique is when you look at that bait, the salt just rolls out of it. And to me, that is the reason a fish bites a tube and hangs on to it. This isn't one of those let's go out and catch some smallmouth tube. This is a let's get it done tube.
From sun up to sundown, day in and day out, we work hard. We play hard, and to keep us going during those long hours, we demand performance. Angle Coolers, the original high-performance cooler.
If you crave exciting adventure stories and love hearing about the latest tips and tricks to use in the field and out on the water, Outdoor Action TV is the channel for you. Thrilling content available for streaming 24/7 from any of your favorite devices. Catch all of your favorite shows like Americana Outdoors, Fisherman's Handbook, Whitetail Diaries, and more. No subscriptions necessary.
Nice.
Available for streaming and digital download across these platforms.